just a rock. Some kind of bone, I think maybe from an ancient red deer, or maybe an ancient horse or something. Here you see all the kind of blood vessels on the back of the inside of the bone where the marrow was, I guess. Pretty amazing. It's probably between 10,000 and 100,000 years old. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the teeth of maybe an old tarpon. That's an extinct species of horse in Europe, or maybe it could be from an ancient species of or subspecies of red deer. My son said maybe it's the teeth of a rhino, but I feel they're too small for that. What do you guys reckon? It looks like we're going to have to do some Googling. You see the enamel of the teeth up here and the jawbone here. Turn it around and you've got a full set of roots going through the jawbone there and the fossilized jawbone here. So happy with this find. Never expected it to find something like this on this beach. Fossilized shell, a bit broken. My friends, is a fossilized shell. I think in Dutch it's called a Venus shell, and they can be anything from 10 to 200,000 years old. Well, I'll get my finger out of the way. And they wash up on the beach here quite a lot, and many years ago, I think 10 years ago, they pumped a lot of sand from the North Sea out there onto the coast here, and in that sand they pumped a lot of bones, fossilized shells, teeth, even tusks of mammoths, because the North Sea used to be an area where the megafauna used to live during the Ice Age. So you walk on the beach here, you can find all of these fossils. It's pretty special. So time to put this in the pocket and keep it for the collection. I found another bone fragment here. Pretty sure that's a piece of bone. Could be off a number of different animals. It's hard to tell with one this size. Could be from a deer or a wild cattle from the Ice Age. Maybe even something smaller like maybe a hyena or something. Difficult to tell. Oh, that's a nice looking shell. It's got some different coloration on it, maybe from the algae. It's a nice full shell. Oh, little hole in it there. Nonetheless, like that. Keep that for my photographic concept collection. What do you got there? Give that to you. Oh yeah. I think this is a bone of a very small animal actually. Oh. And the reason I say that is because when I look in the middle you see a lot of like blood vessels. So it's a small bone, maybe of a big animal, or a small bone of a small animal. It's definitely a bone though. Great. Found this lump. It's got little pieces of shell in it. We're not sure, but we slightly suspect that it might be hyena poop or another piece of poop from a Stone Age megafauna. We're going to look into this more closely. If you guys know, then let us know in the comments what you think it might be. It's got like little bits of shell in it, so there's a good chance actually it was soft at some stage, like a poop, and all those shells got pressed into it, and now it's fossilized into this hard rock. Is it fossilized poop? Let's find out. So we've gone as far as we want to go on the beach today, and we've just turned around and we're heading back the way we came from. And when we get there, we'll just get everything in a little bundle and see what we've found. It's been pretty good pickings today on the beach, and in a minute we'll check out everything that we've found on the sand. So this is the findings for today. We'll start with the shells, and we've got these Venus shells, as they call them in the Netherlands. This one is with some nice coloration from I think some mineral or something. Bit of brown rusty color. And this one's a bit bigger, but it's got some holes in it. Got here a nice coloured piece of flint. I think that would look really nice polished up, so I've just kept it And one day if I get access to a rock polisher, then I might see how that looks when it's shined up. And here is a bone fragment. Get the sand off it. That's the outside of the bone, and that's the inside where you see all these little micro grooves where I think the blood flows through the marrow, perhaps. Another bone fragment here, I think. Not so big. And here is that little bone. I'll just get the sand off it. Another piece of full bone. And in the middle you can kind of see those little micro holes where I think the marrow grew. So I'm not sure what kind of animal that's off. And the really big bone fragment here, the outside and the inside. Not sure what kind of animal that belongs to either. If you guys know, I'd really appreciate you letting us know in the comments. And this lump of stone with some shells in it, is that a piece of fossilized dung or poop from a predator like a hyena? Also, not sure. We have to Google that, or if one of you guys know, you can let us know in the comments. Tiny little piece of bone here. And finally, the prize for today. I think it is a prehistoric horse jawbone with the teeth in it. I think it's too small for rhino, not square enough. Or it could be one of those giant red deer that went extinct. So happy with this find. Couldn't believe our eyes when we came across it. Amazing. You can see all the root structure here, untouched. It's like someone sawed it in half just to be displayed almost. Fantastic. So if you guys know exactly what this might be, let us know. Otherwise, I think we might even take it to the museum just to get it appraised, what kind of animal it belonged to. Anyway, that's the finds for the beachcombing trip today. Hope you had as much fun as we did. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next adventure.